Today on How It's Made. Trucks. We'll tell you all you need to know about them. Adhesive bandages. We'll stick to the facts in this report. Computer circuit boards. Letting the chips fall where they may. And liquor. We distilled the whole process for you. Whether your rig of choice rides on 8, 10, or 18 wheels, trucks have got the goods, and they get them to where they have to go. Trucks not only transport most of today's consumables, they're the undisputed kings of the road. Fabricating these massive trucks requires many highly complex steps, since the parts are usually heavy and tricky to handle. Assembly begins with the fabrication of the bearing frame, the main part on which the truck's cab, motor, and transmission will rest. They begin by assembling these tempered steel stringers, beams varying in length between 25 and 43 feet. The chassis is made as a huge mechano set. The stringers are solidly attached together with nuts and bolts, and tightened with powerful pneumatic tools. Once assembled, the main chassis is transported to another stage of construction. Now they're going to install the mechanical parts. They start with the differential, the axle, and the spring sleeves. The brake mounts are then put in place. The plates installed on the mounts allow the truck to brake. They install the wheel hub onto which the wheels will be attached. The transmission shaft, which will power the driving wheels, is inserted. They finish the rear wheel assembly by mounting the heavy brake drum made of cast iron. To facilitate the mounting, everything is assembled upside down. With an overhead crane capable of lifting a 26,000-pound load, they then turn the part right side up. Next step, the motor propulsion elements. The transmission is bolted to the motor, seen here in yellow. The motor propelling elements comprise the clutch and the transmission, installed at the front end of the truck chassis. A truck has between 6 and 10 wheels, 22 inches in diameter. The tire and wheel together weigh about 120 pounds. Because of this heavy weight, the wheels are installed with the help of this powerful tool. This bolt fastener allows tightening of all the wheel nuts at the same time. The mechanical part is ended, and they now proceed with the cab assembly. This begins with painting. The cab is moved toward the front to facilitate the installation of various components. This worker attaches the support for the horn to the roof of the truck cab. Now for the cab's interior. They begin by installing the dashboard, which weighs about 80 pounds. Following this, they attach all the wires, the turn indicators, the speedometer, and the pedals. The seats are then installed. The cab work is now all completed. It is bolted onto the chassis. Now for the motor's hood. They finish off with the lights, the exhaust pipe, and the mud guards. The truck is now almost ready to hit the road. They start it up and verify that everything's operating properly, and it's now ready for delivery to the customer. It requires 95 to 100 hours of work to assemble a truck like this. In spite of their 11,000-pound weight, these trucks can move along at a top speed of 75 miles per hour, and they can carry a load of some 30 tons.